So I read this theory that given any amount of specific time that potentially you can accomplish a given task within this time. Let's say you decide to do a magic stream before your podcast and you give yourself 3 hours to get everything set up before the stream. Well, chances are you can accomplish that in 3 hours. If you give yourself 2 weeks, you could probably accomplish the same thing in 2 weeks. It's a time ratio with energy expended. And as I as I join this live with you today, this test drive live, we're in vertical. Look, we're in vertical today. I'm on the Instacam, on the Instacam 360. What was I saying? Yes, we're test driving, and we made it just in the nick of time. I did want to test drive a second camera, the super fancy cameras, and see if we could even have potentially 4 cameras on this stream. I need to see how the chat show up. The main reason I'm doing this is last time I did a vertical stream, the comments were so small I could not see them. Nick, it's good to know you will not be playing Snap during this stream. However, I will. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I fire up Marvel Snap for a session of card games. I have this theory. I changed the channel to con games. And we just do Hearthstone, online poker, and Marvel Snap. Or we stick with the theme at hand, which, is generally magic tricks. Sleight of hand magic tricks. Tonight, the theme is this. I got a podcast I do on Monday nights. I thought it'd be nice to come in here. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Wrong comment. Although that's a good guy. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Yeah, all right. So what's up? I'm plugging my podcast that I do with Josh Norbito and Nick Kay every Monday night. We're the Magic Guys. We go live. We're going to be going live in about 25 minutes. I thought that might be fun to come on and talk about the cast for just a little bit. So this is what we look like when we're live on the internet. And this is our channel. It's the Magic Guys. Most of you probably know. We got an exciting month this month with some cool guests coming up. Blake Voigt's on the radar, and Nick Lawrence is coming on. Blaze Sarah has said, let's go. I'm interested. So that's happening. I wanted to give you guys something interesting to look at besides hear me blabbering about things. I got some decks in the shop at conjure.com. At this point, I wish I had my super fancy cam working for y'all. What are these? These are the Jet Setter Lounge Orange Edition. So I've had these in my possession for a few days. Murphy's had a spring sale. They put some things up for discount prices. Hey, the tab works. As I say, it works. It broke it now. I got it. I don't work is the problem. The tab is fine. Wow. A rare success story with Doug Kahn and a pull tab. So these are the Jet Setters. A lot of people like these cards. I've had these before, the green ones. I got them. I'm always interested in a striking back design that will show up well amongst other playing cards. I feel like we're too bright here. Can only imagine the sweetness of the Panasonic Lumix SI2X. Let me see what happens if I go to the settings and try to switch the camera to the black magic. That's what happens. We go into the black hole. Oh, man, let's not do that. Hey, speaking of the black hole, it was Eclipse Day. I'll go through these cards in just a minute. Maybe I could do better by entertaining. Here, we'll answer your question in a minute, Scott. Do they come with a double backer? I'm actually going to give some of these away. This will be one of 2 giveaways from this exact stream, which, the brightness is a little high. Let me just adjust this a little bit, and thank you for that feedback. Considering I am on a different setting today, I'm on the Instacam 360 with the brightness auto exposed. Wonder if auto white balance, probably not. Dial this up to 5700 and we're playing in the sandbox. Let me take a look for y'all and see how that looks. Huh? Is it gooder? It's a little gooder, huh? All right. There's a question. There's a lead in for me. Did you see any green dudes today? Matthew saw the thumbnail. Some people are asking about this trick. I did this trick. I'm going to call this trick the trick that is everything Stefan Barksdale hates about card magic. I did this trick. I bought it just for the eclipse. Today, if you're in the States, I don't know if this is worldwide or just in America, but we had an eclipse. It's a big deal, you know. Hundreds of thousands of people journeyed across the country to watch the sun pass between the moon, or vice versa, or versa versa. And then the earth got dark. If you were in the path of this eclipse, you might have seen some weird things. There's been sightings, you know. If you read the CNN, some people have reported seeing creatures as bright as the sun. In the words of Warpo, ooh, scary, spooky stuff. Others suggest creatures red with anger or purple with envy. Is that purple or red? We don't know. Depends on your saturation settings. Most of you will just see little green men. That's the commonplace, the little green ones. Speaking of little green men, hey, if you are one of those little green men, be sure to get your little green man immigration card. These are important traveling into the Americas, especially. Yeah, no matter what color you are, if you're green or, because I'll tell you what, the last thing that you want is to end up on the alien autopsy table. What is going on there? It's the alien autopsy. Of course it is. What an exceptionally weird finish for this very bizarre packet trick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 aliens on the table. There. It's your official Eclipse card trick. Now it's a tax write-off for me. So, you know, Murphy's had these on sale along with their fun little, you know, playing cards. They tempted me. I said, you know what? I said a kindred spirit might want one of these. I've had more than one of you ask what this trick is. So now you know it's this. It's the alien autopsy. We shan't speak of the creator. This is an unopened pack of the Jet Setters. I'm going to get into digging these out, and then we'll blabber on about a thing or two. And then in about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to go direct my attention to the podcast. If you want to put these in your world, I'll tell you what you want to do. Leave a comment on the video. I'm going to leave the replay up. Comment on the video. Put alien in your comment. We'll make that the category. Like if you leave a comment with the word alien in it, next time I do a live, and that might be about 2 weeks from today, I'll give these things away. Let's make it United States only. This price package is only worth about $15. I don't want to spend $30 on postage. So sorry, guys. United States only. Ashwin, you're out of the box. I'm going to put you in a little timeout there, brother. We love you. We love your enthusiasm. It's too much for me right now. Good to see you, Mr. Mike. How are you this evening? Look, we did it. It's a little much. And on that note, I need my mods back, but how we're doing? All right. Alien autopsy up for your home if you'd like it. Leave a comment, aliens, after the stream. And you can just leave a comment in general. It helps the algorithm. Let me know how this vertical works for you. How many of you watch me on a phone? Like I'm thinking this vertical is going to be good for about half of you. And then half of you are going to hate it because you like seeing me in landscape with the multiple cameras. But look what we can do. This is like having multiple cameras. Hey, Seth, after the stream in the comment section, you know where to find those, where people leave comments. We're opening the orange Jet Setters. It is still a little bright. I think these cards are fairly standard on the faces. I did want to introduce the Jokers, which look like boarding passes for an airplane. So these are the Jokers. Maybe I could show you a trick with the Jokers. Kind of dig that. It's a nice theme for the Jet Setter pack, and that's what this deck is. These are airplanes on the spade pips and little airplanes on the deck itself. There's airplanes on the spade. And if you want these in your world, aside from being able to win a pack when you leave the comment, I do have these at a discount price at conjure.com. So yeah, the faces are standard. You're not going to find anything too different there. Here we go with these. I don't know if the camera is picking this up quite as well, but there is an orange shade to the face cards. So the coloring on the court cards is what I meant to say, has some orange hue to it. And the ace pips are oversized. I don't hate this. I do enjoy a bigger ace pip. Let's see what Jeff has to say. Jeff likes to see a good screen. Little of the chat, like the landscape better. No arguments. I'll tell you one thing that piques my interest here with these streams is that my viewer count right now is at about 100. And my standard live streams have, 50 to 60. So there's something for me to have an interest in reaching more kindred spirits. And if you are just joining us, well, I'm unboxing the Jet Setter cards as we're talking about a few things today. Among other things, I'm talking about the Magic Guys podcast. I'm about to go live with Nick K and Josh Norbido. We go live every Monday on the interwebs, and I'll be joining them shortly. I've invited them to join me here, and maybe that will happen. How fun would that be if we squeeze a few extra heads into these boxes to have a chat? Let me give you guys one more look at the Jet Setter Lounge Standard Pack. Whoosh, whoosh. They even do sound effects. And if you want to win this, just leave a comment in this video. Aliens, put that in the comment below. And, oh, did you hear that? It's the virtual doorbell. Kind of feel like the Mr. Rogers of the interwebs. Hey, fellas, let's see how this looks. I'm going to add Mr. Nick K to the stage. Nick, check your audio. 1, 2,
it's
test.
A lovely day in the neighborhood.
Look, it's the Magic Guys in vertical live stream format. With there we go.
Oh boy.
Snap. Look at this.
Yo.
Nice stack. Here they are. Bottom of the screen, Josh Norbido, Magi from Down Under, these gentlemen are. Nick K in the middle there. What's up, Nick? How you doing?
It's good to be here, bud. Hello, everyone.
Look
at us.
This is the Magic Guys.
Oh, yeah. Hey, representing on the channel. I like it.
So
nice.
I did put the link to the Magic Guys channel in the description of this video if you need to find us. I also had our upcoming stream, and I'm just super curious of what it would look like if I share this at this point. So there we are. So we get at the bottom.
This is so meta.
Well, that's why I'm doing this, to see what's up,
Yeah. So does that mean you could technically have a separate setup doing a watch party of our live podcast while you're live? Is that what
that is meta.
Yeah, that's.
How exciting has it been to be part of this podcast the last couple of months, fellas?
Mate, this podcast has been. Yeah, maybe you go, Nick. Yeah, you're the most recent.
I'm the newest member of the realm. I'm kind of like the Jason Newsted of Metallica. Jason was in the band for 10 years, but he was always the new guy, and so yeah, it's just so great because when I first started getting into Magic, the one thing I always wanted to promote or wanted to be a part of was community. And I think what's really great about this platform that we have both here and on your platform, Doug, is that we have this community and there's people that we connect with. I mean, I was telling Josh just backstage before that one of our listeners of the podcast, Rob, was in town just the other day, and he messaged me saying, "Hey man, listen to the pod. I'm flying down from Sydney. Anything cool Magic wise in town?" And I was doing the Magic Sports show, part of the Melbourne Comedy Festival here. And yeah, and I was just like, "No worries, dude, come on in." And so, it was a sold out show, but erroneous of that, he came by and he took photos, and you'll see all that stuff on the podcast a little bit later. But that's the best thing about it, man. Like
Good.
just being
I
able
was
to have,
I was like, what is that? Tell me more. But yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna be talking in like 15 minutes. So
yeah,
is,
Yeah,
it,
that's
is,
it.
the magic, is it happening now? The Magic Festival?
No, the comedy festival's on right now. Magic Festival will happen in about 10 more weeks, but it's an absolute rocking time. In fact, we should have a conversation about that to perhaps aim for all three of us to be a part of it the year after, in which we can all perform together, and then possibly even do like live broadcasts at the Melbourne Magic Festival. I think the team would be really excited about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, like we'll have a dialogue about that. And of course, if you guys want to see that as well, like it's one of the things that we do is that what I love about the three of us that we all share in common is that we love listening to our audience and we love knowing what anything we can do to make it more meaningful to them. And I'm just so thankful for the friendships we set up. Like, how cool is it to be able to say like Johnny Prentice? Oh, there he is in the chat. You know, writing songs about playing in a band and having amazing talents like Scotty P and his amazing animations. It's just great.
Yeah.
You know, like a good
Pretty
friend
awesome.
Drago, Nick, you know, asking those amazing questions on last week's episode. Like, I love this.
I love it too. And in our podcast we're doing soon, we've got some footage of Nick in some pretty risky. What's the right way? We've got some funny material of Nick performing. I guess you would call it magic in a pretty compromised situation. So that's going to be funny
Let
too.
me clarify for those of you who follow me but might not have found Josh or Nick. And with all due respect, Nick, Josh Norbito produces some amazing content for this platform, the YouTube platform, educational and not that you don't, but Josh is just knocking it out of the park. I encourage you, all my viewers, to follow both of you guys, top tier professionals in major metropolis areas of Australia. Josh, where are you? In
I'm in Brisbane, Vegas.
the Las Vegas of Australia. And Nick, you're in Melbourne. Is that correct?
I'm in Melbourne. Correct. Yeah.
You're running a little magic dynasty over there, doing 80 gigs a week. And Josh has a magic theater experience currently and also does corporate magic and just crushes the short forms and also the long form videos. So.
I got to tell you a weird phenomenon. On TikTok right now, I have 3 videos over 1 million views now that I posted in the last month. They are all, for magicians listening, get this, all 3 videos are me doing paper balls over the head to a spectator. All 3. It can't be a coincidence that each one that's popped off and gone viral is the same effect. And I think it's because it shows both the method and the effect at the same time. It's like one of those rare effects that does that, but you're not technically exposing it.
Right.
Like exposing magic. It's
or are you?
yes.
Maybe Slidini was the first exposer. Whoa.
Oh.
I imagine there's some sort of perverse magician along the ages who was exposing himself long before they showed how the magic tricks were done.
I'm honestly sick of even think about all of this.
True. This is getting deep.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for having us on your platform, Doug. This is it's great to see you all here, and it's lovely to see what it looks like on a stream with more than 2 people at once. So
no doubt. Like
it's really nice.
Good numbers for a live stream for me and a little impromptu sesh at that. This is kind of unscheduled. So I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream. As I started this, I was Instacam only. I do hope to have my high def set up for our podcast. That's going to require me to wrap up here as well. So I'm going to kick you guys back to Australia.
Sounds good. We'll see you. See you
Josh
over the hill.
Norbito, thanks for popping in. I'll see you guys and hopefully a bunch of other viewers in about 10 minutes.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go, man.
I'm going to press the button.
We're getting that pre-show action. And how fun was that? So I'm going to wrap this thing up and say thank you guys for spending some time with me. If you want to put Alien Autopsy in your life or those Jet Setter cards, it'll be a combo package deal shipped in the continental United States, free of charge to your home from me. Just leave a comment with the word alien in it. We'll get that to you. I'll do a spin the wheel next live stream. Be about 2 weeks for that to happen. unless I go crazy and do another one of these. It might happen. We don't know. But yeah, I got to wrap up. Go check some tech. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for hanging out, and maybe I'll see you on the magic, guys. Peace. Ciao. Bye-bye.